We got another trailer for Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Today we have the Zombies gameplay trailer. I want to say there's two videos. Of course, I seen a couple things on the internet. I was trying to stay away from it like always. Of course, I reacted to the multiplayer trailer. If you haven't already, it's on the channel. Go check it out. I give my honest thoughts, at least what I thought based off of the trailer. But if you haven't already, like, subscribe, turn that notification bell on so you know when I post, when I go live. And let's get into these trailers.
I know. Y'all are confused. So was I. But as they say, this too shall pass.
Call of Duty Black Ops 7 Zombie. What the hell?
Let the carnage begin.
We got a whole car. What was that? Abomination heads on the front? We got, what are those, dogs? At least they look like dogs.
Like mowing a lord of flesh.
I'm gonna guess that's a Wonder Weapon. Whoa, wait, how big is this map?
Demon spawn.
Definitely wasn't English breakfast.
That has to be one of the new Wonder Weapons.
Time to roll out.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Is that the, whoa, it's a bear.
Play Zombies Survival in the beta.
Okay, that's interesting. All right, so now we got our first look at the Zombies map. I mean, there's a car. I don't know, this is like basically our first car ever in a Zombies map, which makes me just curious, how big is this map? But this is cool. I mean, it gives we have what, the all three abomination heads on this. I'm curious if we're gonna be able to like trigger their heads to do the little beam that was in the previous games of what the abominations can do to attack. I mean, the next frame we see there's a gun. So I'm curious how, like, is this gonna be all something that we could just find, or is it gonna be something that we have to set up? I don't know. This is gonna be interesting because I don't know if you were on my Twitch streams earlier in the year for Black Ops 6. I did majority of the Easter eggs. Of course, in Black Ops 7, I want to get back into it. Of course, I'm not one of those people that are able, smart enough that I would say like Noah J and all them that can figure out the Easter eggs without finding anything. But once they normally put out their guide, I at least try to get a couple homies and then we could try it. Hopefully, I can make that as some content for you guys if you would like to see it. I mean, comment down below if you want to see that. But it's gonna be an interesting Zombies year. I mean, we got a car. We've never had this before. This scene right here, this dude got launched off a launch pad. I mean, how big is his map? Which it just gives me like different ideas, or not ideas, but more thoughts about how this map's gonna play. Are these gonna be all around the map, or is it gonna be like you have to stick together because this map's gonna be so big? Because I run Zombies with a couple homies, and like if they go down and we're on a big map like this, especially the fact that there's a car, how long is it gonna take for me to get across without these jump pads, or with these jump pads, or with the car to go be able to revive them? Because if they're all the way across the map, depending on how big this map is shown by this is gonna cause for some trickiness if we can split up really, or however we can play this map. So I'm curious to see how this game's gonna play. Right here, I don't know if this is like a gauntlet or like a hand cannon, or I don't know what this is. Pretty sure it's gonna be something because it got all type of symbols right here related towards the Easter egg, or one of the many Easter eggs that might be found on this map. Because I mean, it's a big map. Like, let's be honest, I don't know if it's gonna be one map or one Easter egg or multiple. But this right here, it looks like to me, at least what I can think of, this is probably our first look at one of the first few wonder weapons that might be in the game. So I don't know what to expect for this or what we're gonna have to do to actually craft it. But I'm interested to see how this zombies map is gonna play because we get a new wonder weapons possibly. We're not just gonna be stuck to the ray gun, the wonder waffle. Like we're actually gonna expand out of the norm when it comes to zombies. So I'm curious to see where this is gonna go. And then let's talk about this bear. This is gonna be kind of cool. I don't know if this is gonna be like a boss or is this gonna be like how we had the abomination every so often on rounds or the manglers or stuff like that. That we have an overpowered zombie that we're gonna have to take a cool minute to kill because they're not gonna be such easy enemies to kill. Because I mean, look at this bear. Like I'm pretty sure this is a weak zone. This is a weak zone. It might have a couple weak zones, but how strong is this bear gonna be? This is the first. I'm curious to see on that. I don't know about you guys, but this might spice it up, change up the gameplay. Depends if also if this what is it? This bear is gonna be small. Is it gonna be some gigantor bear? I mean, who knows? But this gives a different feel. And of course, we already saw, in at least in the multiplayer, that the game is officially dropping November 14th. October 2nd, of course, we have the beta, but now this is new. I don't think we've ever had this in any of the Call of Duties. We get to play zombies early in the beta. I mean, that's a plus for at least the people that are in the zombies community. I'm more in both, but of course, I prioritize multiplayer, but I love playing zombies. So the fact that we get to figure this out right now and actually get to play it, I know the zombie community people they're gonna try to find the Easter egg. I doubt you're gonna be able to do anything, but the fact that we can play zombies in the beta, I think that's a big dub. So you can see if there's gonna be something that's broken or there's bugs or glitches. So I'm curious to see this beta now because we got multiplayer and zombie. So next week, of course, the beta I want to say comes out for early access. Please, if you haven't already, turn that notification bell on and subscribe so you know when I go live because I am going to be live for this beta. So I'm hyped. I want to see how this game truly feels. But there's one more video. I want to see what else it is about zombies. Let's get into that.
Without a doubt, this is one of the most ambitious zombies maps we've ever made.
We're doing a ton of dope and we're just getting started.
Intel drop.
Ashes of the Damned is huge.
It is the darkest and creepiest map we've made, and it's just terrifying and surreal, and it's a nightmare.
When you first come in, you are in a crashed Janus Towers that has fallen into the dark ether.
Wasn't the
Out of
Black
rubble,
Ops
and you
6
see
the
this
last
vast
map?
landscape with all of these unique locations connected by roads that are really deadly. And zombies are spawning much higher rates, and you need Old Tessie to get from destination to destination.
Old Tessie.
We're introducing Tessie, the new 5th member of your squad.
You find this broken down, incredible looking vehicle. You really want to drive it, but it's not working.
You'll have to go in and find Ted, the first upgrade to the vehicle.
Once you get Ted and Ted is installed in the truck, he brings Tessie to life.
Old Tessie and Ted together again.
And once you
Okay,
get
well,
to
that answered
Ashwood,
that.
we need the Pack-a-Punch to get stronger to survive. So you take the jet engine and install it in the back of Tessie. And so now you have a mobile Pack-a-Punch machine, but you also have
Hey,
a boost
that's cool.
functionality.
The third upgrade is the Abomination Carcass. When this is added to the vehicle, its durability against zombies is increased. And the coolest thing that the Abomination heads can do is the laser attack.
Hey, I was just asking about that. See, that's
Pretty
cool.
amazing. It's pretty gross. And then the final upgrade is adding that DG2 turret to the roof.
This is the first Wonder vehicle that we have where every member of the squad can participate. There's a driver, there's a turret seat, and then for the 2 other players, there are things in the world that you want to be protecting the vehicle from.
Big old bear.
We have our new elite enemy.
The Zursa, this thing is this giant zombie undead bear. We had to have something that is equal to the vehicle to feel intense, to fight, and scary. It also is covered in beehives that shoot bees at you.
We call them zombies.
We are also introducing our new enemy type. A Ravager is a twisted humanoid being
It really has a dual role, either attacking you or sometimes it'll prioritize stealing your stuff.
It jumps on your car, it rips it
Wait, it can
apart.
We
steal your
wanted to make
stuff.
this thing have that danger to it, that shrieky element to the vocalizations and to the whole sound design that, yes, this thing is small, but this thing will mess you up.
Wisp Tea is a brand new perk coming to Black Ops 7.
It's a Swiss that will attack the closest zombie to you.
And depending on how you augment it, can revive you, it can heal you, it can do additional damage and shoot other zombies. Fireworks is the ammo mod that we're going to be bringing. When you shoot a zombie, it spawns a bunch of fireworks and they spiral out and take out other zombies in the area.
We want to make sure that BO7 is an interesting and a dynamic experience for both new and unfamiliar players and seasoned hardcore players.
We have survival maps for casual players. We have directed mode for our beginner players. We have curse mode for the hardcore players.
Curse mode is really about focusing on our most engaged players and giving them additional challenges. The idea is that once you've finished a main quest on a map, we unlock these things that we call relics. And so you're choosing how you want to make the mode harder, but by making the mode harder, you're also going to be opening up a lot of new content. We're actually going to increase your power levels. There's also some Easter eggs that are only going to be discoverable when you're engaged in cursed mode. We're not holding back this year. I don't think players are going to be ready for what they're about to experience.
I think is the most atmospheric and dark map we've had.
The vibe of Ashes of the Damned is absolutely insane, and we're just getting started.
I can't lie. I can't lie. I'm excited. That looked promising. That looked good. That we saw new perks. We saw basically the questions that I was trying to get answered of how you gonna get the truck, if the heads of the abominations are gonna go good, and they're gonna be able to attack. There's a whole turret that you're gonna do. That got all answered to me. Shoot, we even saw that there's going to be round-based zombies. And of course, there's going to be multiple different modes for zombies. Zombies looks very promising right now. I can't wait till November 14th. So keep a lookout for me. I'm going to be live for the beta, especially October 2nd when it comes out. Pretty much that whole weekend. I told a lot of people, of course, I do go surfing and all that over the weekend. But I don't know, for this beta, I'm going to be trying to push out as much content as I can. I'm going to be live streaming this whole event. Not event, but the beta. I'm excited. I really want to see how this game does. I'm going to be on multiplayer a lot. I'm going to be on zombies a lot. I want to test everything. I want to try everything. I'm curious for the zombies if we're going to only get the round-based or are we going to be able to get the big map to try out. I'm pretty sure it's probably only going to be the big map, but I'm excited.